Hi everyone, I just wanted to hop on and explain a little bit about what I do in the match mornings, kind of what I've pretty much always done. First of all, I make sure I arrive in plenty of time. I try to get there an hour and a half or at least an hour before the match begins. And you have to keep in mind, sometimes they shut the range down like an hour before it begins, especially on the first day, or they're wanting to paint targets, or they have kind of their own plan too. So you need to make sure that your practice day, that what time they're actually shutting down the range, and then give yourself enough time so you're just not stressed running around or show up an hour early and they've already shut down the range, anything crazy like that. So what I do is I show up, about an hour before I'm going to shoot, or before the match begins, and then I make sure I know what animal I'm actually starting on. So let's say I start on turkeys. So then what I'll do is I'll sight in on chickens, pigs, turkeys, rams, and then I'll come back to turkeys and make sure my scope is on turkeys. Or let's say you let's say you start on chickens, I would still go all the way up my sequence of animals and then come back and make sure my zero's on chickens, so you're not already, you don't have the wrong zero on or anything when you start the match. And what I don't do is I actually don't shoot very many animals at all. I love it when the ranges have paper, and so what I do is I start on chickens, I get my zero that I think it should be, and I shoot at a bullet hole, or if they have a bullseye up there, I shoot at a bullseye. So I know where I'm hitting. I know, you might not have the best hold, which is fine, but have the confidence enough to know that if you were shooting at a certain point and you were high right of it, if that's where the bullet goes, great. But if not, adjust. And I do that at chickens, pigs, turkeys, and rams. I don't go and just mow down a bunch of animals, and then you don't really know where you're at. So that gives me a chance to have confidence in my equipment. Maybe read the range if I see a little bit of wind. Then you can actually see how much that bullet's moving. Let's say if you get a little wind this way or a lot of wind, if it's moving at an inch or maybe 2 inches if the wind's really bad, or even further if it's crazy wind. But it kind of gives you a feel for the range and a feel for yourself to get some confidence built up. I only shoot a few animals down. Like when I'm done, I might shoot paper, and then I go up, maybe I take a little break, and then I go up maybe about 10-15 minutes before they're going to change the range down. Again, I shoot at paper again because I'm on my turkeys where I'm going to start at, and then I'll probably shoot a few down. But I don't recommend just going up there wild and blazing. Shoot at some paper, get some confidence in your equipment and yourself, and be ready to start your match. I hope that helps, and have a great day, guys.